Good morning, everybody. It's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it is Tuesday morning. I keep wanting to say Monday. Tuesday morning, it's after Canada Day. And of course, we're moving into America's 4th of July. And we're moving into that new moon in Cancer. And then 2 weeks later, we have that second full moon in Capricorn. This is an intense time. I've spoken about this for a year. So am I shocked about the partial immunity with, past President Donald Trump? No. And the conflict over, President Joe Biden. These are things I've spoken about for a year now. And one of the big things I'm going to say that I talked about a year, 2 years ago even, was the fact that the pendulum was going to swing so far right that it actually is slightly dangerous and people aren't seeing the actual negative repercussion. I'm looking at things as positively as possible. But the one thing we do have to acknowledge is the fact that things become extremely rigid and conservative across the world. That in itself is a control factor. That means that advancement will slow to the slowest peak it's been in a long time. Now remember, the swing to the right is because Pluto is trekking back to Capricorn. Capricorn, even though, yes, we went through this advancements from 2007, economically and financially, everything just overloaded. And I've said that. I said, this is just, it's a bit overloaded. This is just falsified, this value structure. It's just craziness. And listen, I was involved with antiques part-time. You talk to anybody but antiques post-2004, things just went snap and it just dropped into the garbage can. So the thing we have to all be a little careful about is that this extremism that we're seeing, this sweep across Europe, now it's hitting France. The only country I would say in the ecosystem, and I'm talking about world ecosystem, that isn't really going conservative in the West is Britain. And we don't know that yet. We don't know whether it's going to be Farouk and his, alternative party. I can't remember the name of it, sorry, my ignorance. Maybe Reform, I don't remember what he called it. I think he's a dynamic man. And I think he would fit in with the rest. I mean, the president of Italy is just overjoyed about the presumed conservative takeover in France. So we will see. But I think stateside in Canada, you're going to see a massive swing to the right as well. And it's going to take a little longer, not that much longer, because we've got, as I said, this new moon in Cancer sign. And then in 2 weeks, we have that full moon in Capricorn. So everything is coming to a head. President Biden has moon in Taurus, so does the king, by the way. King Charles III also has moon in Taurus. And all these things are being activated. There's this activation. I think there's going to be some worry and concern with King Charles as well. We're going to see it across the board. But there'll be a clean sweep as we end the year. We begin 2025. And the thing that I was getting at there about this Pluto movement back to Capricorn, I don't believe this conservative swing will last that long. I believe what's going to happen is because of Pluto moving back to Capricorn, it's almost like a retrospect completion. And that will be from the first week of September through the last week, second last week actually of November. And I think what's going to happen is we're going to end the year, we'll go into 2025, and then we will really start to see the rebellion revolution. Then you're going to start to see sects and groups of people then start to go against conservatism, and that will slowly start to build. So there's going to be a medium. It's almost like that pendulum will swing really far right as we've seen the actual forecast and what's taken place with Europe. And then it will swing slowly back to the left in the middle. And there'll be compromise, my nose is itchy, compromise across the board. So that's what we're going to deal with that. But as far as, America, we'll see what takes place. I mean, this new moon hitting right, Canada and America are both Cancer signs. So this new moon hitting that close to Canada Day and the American 4th of July, this is a pretty pivotal new moon. And of course, the Capricorn is allies, affiliations, associations linked to Canada, America, and of course, Britain is a Capricorn. So there's a lot of stuff going down right now. We won't see the effects of that until after January 2025. So there you have it in a nutshell. Anyway, I'm getting up early because I have a little thing going on this morning. All will be well. It's very early. And I will be back to the show tomorrow, and I'll be working tomorrow right through the weekend. So if you're wanting to get in, I'm available and I'm around. I hope you guys have a great day. Just keep your ear to the grindstone. Let's just listen to what's going down. Just we'll see what takes place. And in your own personal life, remember, anybody that's one of those 4 cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, you're going through stuff right now, so be ready. You're going to be feeling it. You're going to sense it. And Leos can take a little bit of a break at the moment, your 12th house. Aquarius, just be careful with yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to get sick. And the signs go on. But I'm around. I wish you guys all the best. Have a great day. And I will get the monthlies up. I've just been overwhelmed and really busy. I was busy right through the weekend, so I will get it going and get it up there, okay? Cheers. You heard it here first.